Hi, this is Jeffrey Kurt Financial Group. Today is Friday, February 6th, 2026. What a wild week. I mean, especially on Wall Street. There's stuff all over the globe, but on Wall Street, it's been crazy. 4 days ago, the S&P 500 made an all-time high. It's now down on the year. It's down 3% in 4 days. It's down a little over 0.75% for 2026, giving back all of January's gains. The Nasdaq is down 3% year to date, so it's really taken a big hit this week. Dow's up 1.75% for the year, and the Russell still leading the way up 3.5% year to date. But so what's going on? There's a lot of narratives out there, and the one that I find kind of funny and ironic, I guess, is that AI is now being blamed for the sell-off. Last year we got all this great news that AI is going to revolutionize things, and AI's, all the companies, all these stocks are going to make so much money because of AI investments. Well, someone realized or kind of thought about, well, if AI is that successful, maybe a lot of these software companies won't need employees. So the software index and software stocks really have taken a hit this week. Along with cryptocurrencies. That whole debacle has been, and I don't know where that ends. That's been bloody, and I'm not sure, where the bottom is in those things. I don't know anybody who does know where the bottom is in the crypto market. Another narrative that's out there that is not getting a lot of play is the Kevin Warsh nomination for the head of the Federal Reserve. And more that I've read about this, it's become pretty apparent that he's really I don't know if he's the deconstructionist in terms when it comes to the Fed, but he's been, his writings are negative on the way that the Fed has bailed out Wall Street and expanded its balance sheet to, again, buffer financial collapses. And so, I think that his nomination, as people reflect on what's going on and the possibility, it could be a much different Fed, and as a consequence, Wall Street may not have always the backing of the Federal Reserve in terms of policy and the way that they deal with the financial markets and the financial system. So there's a lot to go over. I'll leave it there. I'll be back on Monday. Stay warm this weekend if you're anywhere, quite frankly. Going to be some record cold temperatures. Please like, subscribe, share, let us know any questions. Thank you again. Goodbye.